In this video, I'm going to show you how you can use CPA, Concrete Pictorial Abstract Means, to teach children to add two-digit numbers to another two-digit numbers. The concrete tool that I'm going to be using is the Abacus. This works out nicely for kids to see how to bond the next decade number or to create the 10 or the next friendly number. So the first row, we're going to go ahead and add the first add-in. Our problem is 24 plus 17. So we have 24 here at the top, leaving this row empty. On the next row, we're going to build the other add-in, which is 17. When children look at this and combining it versus teaching them the traditional way, we want kids to understand and have a good understanding of numeracy. And so when we're looking at this, we want kids to look to see how many are there to be able to get to that next decade. We know here there's 6 to get us to the next decade. So we're going to take that number 17 and we're going to decompose 17 into 6 and 11. We're going to take that 6 and we're going to bond it with our 24 to get that a decade of 30. And so when kids look at the answer, they can see that the answer is 41. So in this stage, using the Abacus, right now I'm on the mathlearningcenter.org. This is known as a number rack, which is very similar to the Abacus. Of course, it's great for kids to actually have their hands on an Abacus similar to this, but this idea would give the idea of how to show that problem using it concretely. If we wanted to take this problem and show how to do it abstractly, pictorially, we would first take that problem. So our problem was 24 plus 17. And so the way we did it is we ended up decomposing that 17 into 6 and 11. Sometimes people think a pictorial representation is drawing pictures like flowers, which is okay in kindergarten, the beginning of first grade, but we want kids to be able to describe their mathematical thinking. So we have 24 plus 17. We decomposed 17 into 6 and 11, and we're going to bond or compose the 6 with the 24 to get our 30 plus 11 to get our 41. When kids are doing it, this stage here is known as a pictorial representation of their mathematical thinking. When we get to the A, which is the abstract, it's the actual problem they solve. So in this case, we did 30 plus 11, and when we got our answer, we knew that it was 41. I hope that you're able to use our CPA planning sheet that's attached in this blog to help you to be able to plan your lessons this way. Always think that kids, if they go through concrete pictorial abstract means, it means they'll have a deeper understanding and be able to communicate their reasoning better. Children sometimes have an illusion that they understand mathematical concepts because they can do the abstract format, but when we take them back to doing it concretely, oftentimes they struggle. So in this example, again, our concrete tool was the Abacus, our pictorial representation was the number bonding showing our mathematical thinking, and the abstract is the actual problem that we solved when we saw it at the end.